Hey guys, welcome. Today we are doing KJoFit number 1 of the stretching. All right, I'm so happy you're here. Happy Friday morning to you, or whatever day you're doing this. Today we are doing our first stretching routine. So I've already got my body warm. Hopefully you get your body warm. Just pause the video if you're watching the replay of this, and just take a minute or two. You can do some step ups, do some jumping jacks. But let's just make sure our body is at least core temperature rising a little bit, okay? Let's just start out by pressing over with our feet. So you're pressing the arch of your foot up and over. I'll turn sideways so you can see it. Just alternate press, press. Let's go 10, 9, 8. Trying to really get through the top of the foot. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right. Go ahead and reach up overhead, nice and high. Lift your rib cage one side, then the other side. Feel that separation between your rib cage and your hip bone. Oh, stretch through your abs. Good, now drop your shoulders and reach away as we come over flat back, meaning head is looking straight down, hips are pushed back, and your torso is parallel with the ground. Just feel that your feet are together. Okay, because you should feel some shifting, rotating out with your legs. Your quads are going to roll out and in to try and stabilize you. We're just helping those hamstrings loosen up before we come and drop all the way down. Let's hang for 15, 14, 13. Press those hips up towards the sky. Backs of the knees are pulled straight. Head is hanging. Don't lift it. Don't crank it out of neutral. Deep breaths. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take one leg out and let's hang here in the middle now. Come a little bit wider. Want you aiming to try and get your elbows to the ground. You can alternate press like this. Okay, again, your hips are pulling up to the sky though. You want to really have that connection there, okay? So shift. Now we're going to shift into your hips. So I'm thinking of one hip is pushing in and favoring, but my torso is trying to stay centered. So you're going to feel this all through the outsides of the legs. Feels really good. Your groin. Okay, now go ahead and take those feet out for me, okay? You're going to come down as far as you feel comfortable with your knees pressing out. Maybe you're only coming right here. That's perfectly fine. No matter how far you can go, I just want you to give 5 little pulses. 2 and 3, you're feeling like your knees are pressing back away. 3, oh wait, that was 4. And 5, good. Hold in just one more, and now this time we're gonna come down and I want you to sit here with your elbows. You're pushing your rib cage forward. Okay, I'll turn sideways so you can see. So don't fall. Rib cage forward while your elbows are pushing back. Kind of shift left to right. Oh, that feels lovely. Make sure you're sinking your pelvis towards the ground. Now we're going to take one hand, we're going to twist it, pushing away. So your knee is pushing away from you. While you're twisting, you're going to feel this in your rib cage, through your low back. If you feel comfortable, now I want you to pop up on the ball of your foot here, and I want you to go lower. You're going to twist that shoulder towards the ground. My, oh my. And if you stay where you were, that's just fine too. This is just that extra little push. Inhale. As we switch to the other side, push away. It's incredible when we have tight hips, how that manifests in back pain. It can translate down into knee pain. Okay, let's go pop and let's dip that shoulder a little bit deeper. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Very nice. Okay, I'd like you to twist it so that we're in a lunge now. So when we do a lunge, you want both legs not in the same plane. You want them in 2 separate planes, in the plane where your hip is. Okay, rock it back and forth. You're feeling like your back heel is stretching away from your body. Make sure that this front knee is not pushed too far over. You want that to be 90 degrees. You're going to feel a lot of that coming through that hip flexor. Okay, let's come up and hold it for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and drop your knee for me. Okay, this time we're gonna shift forward. If you can, I would like you to put your elbows down and turn your toes away from you. You're gonna feel that deepen in your glute. If you feel comfortable here, now I'd like you to pop up on that foot and push the heel away from you for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop the knee, drop the top of the foot, pull your front foot back parallel. This time we're gonna push away from the knee, and I want you to think there's a fishing line between this hip and this heel, and right now it's super tight. I want you to make it loose. Here we go. Make it loose, make it loose. As loose as you can go. Push into it. Make sure your rib cage does not twist to the left or the right. You need to keep it directly towards that front leg. Shoulders pressing down. Root for under the chin. 4, 3, 2, and 1. I do want to show you this advanced stretch. If you are a dancer watching this or someone that's very flexible, this is one of my favorite modulations here. You're going to pull this up, and then you're going to rotate into that diagonal, then you're going to press into it deeper right here, and that is, you're going to feel that in places that is going to make your tilt, jumps, your bot maws, everything like go out of control flexible. So that twist right there is pretty powerful. So everybody else watching this, if you don't do that, don't feel bad. This has taken years. I have been stretching regularly for basically since I started dancing at age 12. Okay, now what we're going to do, keep your feet parallel. All I want you to do is straighten that front knee. Make sure that your hands are over, like separated between or distributed over this foot. And then you're going to come forward. You're going to feel this in your hamstring. Make sure that you're not rounding your back. I'd like you to lift your hips, push your rib cage towards the sky. Always hips are pressing up, up, up. Now flex it for 5. I know. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Very nice. Drop that foot. Let's rotate back. Whew. Feels good, doesn't it? All right, let's go other side. Down to your lunge. Now be gentle coming into this. I find that my hip flexor is always really tight. So I try never to just expect full range of motion. I never have an expectation of myself in stretching. Instead, I have an expectation for working into stuff. Oh, my reminder for my power hour is going off. Yeah, we'll do that later. All right, I did it. I woke up for the day. Okay, so press your heel back. You're trying to get that back knee super, super straight. Again, watch the front knee that it's not too far bent. Make sure you're breathing. Always picture that fishing line between the heel and this hip bone. You don't want it tight. The further away you get, it's tighter. I want it looser. Push down and up. It's a really nice visual. You're going to feel it when you do it, okay? All right. Let's go ahead and come up and find the balance. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll go to 7, 6, and 7. Good. Hand back down. We're going to come and deepen it into your elbows. If possible, make sure the heel is stretching away so you're getting that resistance. Take those toes, put them backwards, and let's go a little bit deeper into the glutes and the groin. 5, 4, back leg straight. 3, press that heel. 2, and 1. Good. Drop the knee, drop the arch, come back up, rotate parallel. Now let's push into it. Make sure you picture that line again. Make it loose. Here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Here's the advanced one if you're up for it. Otherwise, just hang out there. Make sure you're over the top of your knee. You should not be on your kneecap when you do this. If you're on your kneecap, your hip flexor flexibility is not ready for this. Deepen into it. And then with that rotation, be gentle as you rotate. Good. Let's go ahead and pull up parallel. Make sure you're distributing your weight over that leg. You should be straight over it. Hips are high. Rib cage pressing forward. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Flex it. 5, 4. Back of the knee straight. 3, 2, and 1. Very nice. Rotate it back to the front. Let's just swing for a minute. I want you to shift back and forth through those hips. Really shift. Like, don't keep your hips level. Raise them up, and that's where you're getting deeper, deeper, deeper. All right, 2 hands on the ground. Just take one leg, cross it behind. I'll take you through some glute stretches, and then we'll finish up for stretching exercise number 1. Now, there's a million parts on your body you could stretch, but today's we're focusing on hip flexors and glutes. Okay, I'd like you to sit up nice and tall. If you can't get this leg all the way over here, just move it to wherever you can, but the more you do cross, the better experience you're gonna have, okay? And I would like you to gently pull that rib cage forward, 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 and as much as you can, 2 hands in front, and let's reach for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Exhale, go further. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Very nice. Pull those elbows into your side. Now the same elbow as foot. We're going to drop that elbow, and I want you to reach up to the sky. 5, 4. Keep reaching. Open your chest. 3, 2, and 1. Other side. Make sure you're pressing this knee down and this foot down, getting that opposition while you're stretching. 5, 4. Open. Twist. 3. Reach backwards. 2, and 1. Oh, that's one of my favorites. Okay, last but not least, we're going to push away and open that hip flexor more. So I'm leaning back into this hand, and I'm going to push that knee. Wow, we just got a hip pop there. And now I'm trying to get as much space between the rib cage and the knee as possible. Stretching through a lot of those rotators. 5, 4, exhale, 3, 2, and 1. Oof. Let's just give it a nice little twist. 5, 4, 3, really pull, get that twist. 2, and 1. You want both sit bones on the ground when you do that. Let's switch sides. Whew, feels great. Here we go. You ready to reach forward? Be gentle. If all you do is this, that's perfectly fine. In fact, my little sister, who probably is going to watch this at some point, she has always been more flexible in these pretzel-like positions than me, and it's been frustrating, at least in my teenage years. I was like, why can't I do that? And the fact is, we all just have different lengths of muscles. Some people have more fast twitch muscle fibers, slow twitch muscle fibers, different ways that our ligaments and tendons wrap around and connect. And so we just have to really not accept, like, here's the thing, because everyone can increase flexibility. Absolutely. It takes consistency, and that's 99% of people aren't willing to do. Especially if you're one of my dancers watching this, you know that I'm always harping, like, it's up to you. You create your reality, right? If you want to be more flexible, you put in the work. This does not happen with one stretch a week. Because you're training your muscle fibers, open. You're training your muscle fibers to respond and to increase their elasticity. Oh, wow, forcing this knee down with my foot really opens that hip flexor. That, for me, especially with my scoliosis, that's where this hip gets tight because it's compensating for this curve. So that's really powerful. All right, let's do our last push away. We'll finish with some neck and shoulder stretches and send you on your way. I'm so glad you've joined me for this KJoFit stretch. Number 1, pull that knee up. Make sure your sit bones are on the ground, and you inhale as you twist. And you're pulling at the same time. You'll feel that deep into your hip. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Very nice. Both feet out in front of you. Hands and feet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and other side. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Hands on your knees. Twist left. Well, I guess just lean left, huh? Now here's the difference. Make sure that there's a lot of space between that ear and your shoulder. I want you to roll that shoulder down and back. Oh. Now I want you to slowly look up. Oh, feel that in the front of your neck. Now keep that shoulder pressing back as you come to the front diagonal. Get that opposition in there. Wow, that's amazing. Feel those traps. Reach over, give yourself a nice little massage. 4, 3, 2. A little self-care goes a long way. All right, other side. Here we go. Up and over, tip, tip, tip. A lot of separation between that ear and that shoulder. I'm asking that shoulder to press down and away, down and away. Let's go ahead and roll that shoulder down and back. Lock that shoulder blade in as we come forward. Actually, let's do back first. Back. Oh, in the front of the neck. These need to be stretched. And let's take it forward to the traps. Press that shoulder down. That's where you get the most stretch there. Sometimes I like to push on that elbow to remind me to push down and away. Reach out, give yourself a nice little massage for 3, 2, and 1. Good. Let's take those shoulders and roll down and back. Lock those shoulder blades in. Down and back. 2 more, rib cage in. Down and back. Down and back. This is what I call fish hooks and grapefruit. Fish hooks, you pretend like there's fish hooks on the base of your shoulder blades and you are locking those into your rib cage, and that opens up your chest. It drops your shoulders, and then grapefruit under your chin, and you have wonderful posture. So I have very much enjoyed stretching with you today. Ooh, that's nice. There's a million more stretches we could do, but we keep these KJoFit workouts just nice and short and concise, and I hope you'll come back and join me for another one. So make it a wonderful day, make it a wonderful weekend. Nutrition challenges for the day. Do you want some? Okay. How about this? I would love for you to get a colorful veggie in. I'm thinking like orange, purple, green, red, or yellow. Okay, I'm thinking like bell peppers or carrots or what else comes to mind? Summer squash, zucchini, tomato. Try to get something colorful in, okay? If you eat something colorful, I would love a photo with a tag. Just tag KJoFit, okay? Secondly, what would be your next nutrition challenge? How about this? I would like for you to drink 1 glass of water with half of a lemon squeezed into it. That helps your blood become more alkaline. Okay, especially depending on the types of water we're drinking. Whenever our blood becomes more alkaline, then we are going to be in a less inflammatory state. So I want you to actually go physically buy a lemon. They're very affordable. You can do it. And I want you to cut it in half and squeeze half into a glass of water. And I'd like you to do that. Your tip number 3 for nutrition today, I would love for you, let's get a healthy fat in. Okay, I will let you choose between any of these 4 healthy oils: coconut oil, avocado oil, extra virgin, 100% extra virgin olive oil, or flaxseed oil. Basically any oil that comes from a plant or something from the earth, and no vegetable oil is not in that list. No canola oil, no vegetable oil, no. We don't want any hydrogenated oils. Check your label, turn it over, look at the ingredients. And I would love for you to get, for women, at least 2 teaspoons. Okay, that's a really good fat serving to pair with a protein and veggie in the Power Foods lifestyle. For men, you do a tablespoon to a tablespoon and a half. You'll be amazed by simply adding that to a salad in the evening how much more satisfied you are and how much more you can hold off and ward off those sugar cravings late at night when we know better. But sometimes, so set yourself up for success by just eating the right foods in balance. And I teach that over at Power Foods Lifestyle at Body Buddies. So thank you for being here, guys. I'm super excited that you were here, and I will see you again. Power your body, 1 meal, 1 workout, 1 day at a time.